Hey, it's Dr. Trish Leigh. Let's talk about burnout. Okay, the World Health Organization has 3 questions that you should ask yourself to determine if you are in burnout. And I'm going to give you the more simple version of them that feels more personalized. Okay, so number 1, do you lack energy towards your work or towards the thing that you need to do? And right now we're in COVID-19 and I am feeling like, oh no, I might be suffering from some burnout because I'm more exhausted than ever. And the idea of having to get back up tomorrow, try to work and raise my 5 children is slightly daunting. And I'm like, oh no, I might need a couple days away from this. And that is the feeling of burnout, which, because normally I enjoy that immensely because I have balance. I no longer have balance and I am lacking energy towards it. Okay, question number 2 is it running in your mind even when you're not on? That would be a yes right now because I don't have enough time to put towards the work and my purpose and my passion that I love to do. So when I'm taking care of my family, I'm thinking about getting back to my work. And I used to be like that a long time ago, so I know exactly what it feels like, but I've conquered that. I haven't felt that way in a long time until pandemic hit. And then lastly is your efficacy, or have you basically gotten worse at your job or at the things that you are doing? And especially I feel like attitudinal is one of those things. So yesterday I had a terrible attitude, and it's so funny because I never have a terrible attitude. I don't know that I call that funny, but my son Seamus kept trying to get me to go do something so that when I came back, I'd be back to my normal cheery self. And I went and I took a bath because I seriously needed out from 1,000 questions, just being hit from every direction, all moments of my life from everybody. And I came back and I was still cranky, and he's like, the bath didn't work. And I thought it was funny because normally I can just reboot myself so quickly, and thank the Lord that I feel so much better today after sleep. But those are 3 questions if you feel like you're moving into burnout. And I feel like, especially in this pandemic, and thankfully it's going to release the veil a little bit for us very soon, but a lot of people are suffering just the same way that I am, trying to get work done but not feeling that like it's getting done that well, and trying to raise your family and feeling like if your son plays Fortnite for a fortnight, I feel like a failure too. So trying to balance those 2 things. So hang on, and if you feel that way, number 1, create a schedule that gives you more balance. And so, for example, today I am dedicating myself solely to work because, first of all, that's going to feel great to me, and it's going to help me relieve the anxiety that is brewing underneath because I haven't moved forward at all. And my husband, whether he knows it or not, is going to be spending time with the kids. And that's going to bring me back into balance. But if you feel this way chronically, then your brain is stuck in that pattern. Burnout is a brain pattern that happens from chronic anxiety that moves into chronic fatigue. Those 2 things make it so that your brain struggles to feel sharp and to feel excited and good. So if you've been feeling that way for a long time, you should have a QEEG brain map so that you know how your brain is running. And then if you see that your brain is running in those patterns, neurofeedback can reduce the amount of the extra fast anxiety speed and the extra slow fatigue, overwhelm, adrenal fatigue speed, and bring you back into balance where you're using perfect brain processing speed so you can get back to feeling like your old self, if you have an old self that you like feeling like, and if not, that you can feel like the best version of yourself that you haven't ever created. Okay, I hope that answers the question on burnout, and remember, control your brain or it'll control you.